Hey y'all, I just want to make a quick video explaining how we are teaching division. I know division is a very complex and challenging skill for many students. I definitely struggled with it when I was in 4th and 5th grade. So the only way to really overcome that is practice, 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 truthfully. So I'm going to show you how we go over it in class so that, because I am going to be assigning homework for this particular skill, I'm going to show you how we go over it in class, so hopefully you guys are going to be able to help your students at home if they need it. So we'll start with, let's see, 86 divided by 3. Okay, so it can be shown, 86 divided by 3 can be represented this way, or it can be represented this way. It's the same thing. 86 divided by 3 is equal to 86 divided by 3. 86 is a pretty big number. So what I can do is I can draw a picture to represent that. So each box is going to, this first box is going to be where I place my 10s. I'm going to put a T there. And this box is going to be where I place my 1s. I'll put an O there. Since I have 8 10s, I'm going to go ahead and put 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Because my divisor is 3, I'm going to go ahead and keep them, I'm going to try and keep them in groups of 3 as much as I can. In my 1s place, I have 6, so I'll put 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. My divisor is 3, so I'm going to make as many groups of 3 as I can. So there's one group of 3, there's another group of 3, and then I have this group of 2. Because I can make 2 equal groups of 3, I'm going to go ahead and write my 2 right here. I have to regroup these over to my 1s place though. And because each of these rods is equal to 10 1s, because remember this is my 10s place, I have to move 20, I have to put 20 in this box. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20. Okay, so now that I've regrouped my 20 into 1s, my 2 10s into 21s, I'm going to go ahead and make my groups of 3 again. So here's a group, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3. I'll do these guys right here. I should have done that one. I'm going to move this guy over. All right, so I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. I have 8 equal groups of 3 and 2 left over. So 2 is going to be my remainder. Okay, so as you can see, 86 divided by 3 is 28 with a remainder of 2. So I hope that makes sense. This strategy with the pictures is great for smaller numbers like 86 or 93 or 54, but they tend to be a little bit time consuming and confusing when we have bigger numbers like 417. So we'll go ahead and do 417 divided by 8. So instead of using, actually I'm going to show you what it looks like with the pictures first, just so you have an idea as to why it gets confusing. Because if I just say that, I don't know that it, you're going to be like, what? No, that's not confusing. I need pictures. Honestly, the pictures, when I had to relearn this and the way that I'm going to show you in a second, really made sense. And I really wish that this is how I was taught when I was a kid. But here we are, and this is how we're teaching it now, so that's good. So because I have 417 as my dividend, I'm going to make a spot for the hundreds, for the 10s, and for the 1s. I have 4 hundreds, 1 10, and 7 1s. All right. So because I can't make a single group of 8 or an equal group of 8 right here, I'm gonna have to regroup these over in the tens place. Now, it's possible, but it's gonna mean that I need 40 of these tens rods over here, which can just take a lot of time and can end up it's not gonna be the most efficient way, and it's gonna leave a lot of opportunity to make mistakes because handwriting is going to get messy, and it's just not going to make a whole lot of sense if you can't tell what groups you have. So we have gone over in school or in class that 400s, another way to represent that is by using 40 tens. So I want to keep that in mind as I'm doing this problem. But this is something that we've done, and it's something that was on the study guide that I sent home prior to the Math Monthly 3. So I'm going to draw this again, but this time I'm going to do something a little bit different. I'm going to try and keep that up there so you guys can reference it. So my hundreds, my tens, and my ones. Instead of using pictures, excuse me, I'm going to use numbers. So my divisor is 8. I'm going to keep that over here to remind me. I have 4 hundreds, 1 10, and 7 ones. I have to remember that the digit in these places is not the value of the number. This 4 is equivalent to 400 because it's in the hundreds place, not just 4. So I know that I can't make 8 equal groups of just 4. So I'm going to go ahead and regroup this over to the tens. But because this is 400 and not 4, I need to remember that 400s is also equal to 40 tens. So I can take 1 and add 40. Remember, because that's my 400s, it's 40 tens. And I'll get 41. Now I know this is where my multiplication comes in handy. I know that 8 times 5 is equal to 40. So I know I'm trying to get as close to 41 as possible, and by using multiple groups of 8, I can get to 40. So I can make 5 equal groups out of 41, but then I still have 110 left over. So I need to regroup it over here. You have to remember that this 1 that's left over is, the value of it is 10. So when I regroup it over here, I'm actually adding 10 and not just 1. So I have 17 over here now, and I know that 8 times 2 is equal to 16. So I can make 2 equal groups, and that's as close to 17 as I can get. So if I have 17 now and I make 2 equal groups of 8, that gives me 16, which leaves me with 1. And when it's in the ones place, the 1 is actually equivalent to 1. So that'll give me a remainder of 1. So 417 divided by 8 is 52, remainder 1. I hope that helped. I don't know if you guys want to see more problems, but if you do, please let me know. I can definitely do a couple more practice problems. But I hope that helped, and I hope you guys are able to help your students without getting too frustrated with the homework that you'll be seeing. Bye!